Hi dear children, welcome back to our basic science class. In our previous class, we discussed about different forms of energy. Today we are going to discuss about solar energy, physical and chemical changes. Okay children, let's start our class. Solar energy. Solar energy is light, heat and other forms of energy given by the sun. Our sun is the main energy source of all life on earth. Solar energy is useful to us in many ways. To take the salt from the seawater, sun rays is used to drying clothes, to generate electricity using solar cells or heat engines. Solar energy is used by plants for the process of photosynthesis. How do vehicles that run on petrol and diesel depend on the sun for energy? Haven't you learned about fossil fuels? Do you know about fossil fuels? Fossil fuel is a fuel formed by natural processes from the remains of dead plants and animals. Look at the flow chart. From the sun, we get solar energy. Solar energy is transformed to fossil fuels. From the fossil fuels, coal, petrol, diesel, etc. we get use of. So students, what we can do for maximum use of energy? Yes, to make the maximum use of energy, energy loss in appliances should be minimized. Energy loss in appliances should be minimized for the maximum use of energy. Next, we are going to discuss about the changes. Every day we can see so many changes. Everything in life changes. So we are going to discuss about different changes and the reasons behind it. Changes can be classified into two: physical changes and chemical changes. Let's look about physical change. Change in the physical properties such as state, shape or size is termed as physical change. Melting, breaking, tearing, etc. are physical changes. Next, we are going to discuss about chemical change. Do you know what is chemical change? The process in which the substances change into new substances by absorbing or releasing energy is termed as chemical change. The chemical change is a permanent change. Burning a piece of paper, burning firewood, rusting of iron, etc. are the examples of chemical changes. Are you all familiar with the three states of matter? The solid, liquid and gas? Take some ice cubes and heat it. What happens? Yes, you are right. Ice melts. Ice absorbs heat energy and changes into its liquid state. What happens when we heat water? Yes, water absorbs heat energy and converts it into steam. What happens to steam when it lost heat energy? When steam loses heat energy, it changes into water. When heat energy is further losses, the water in turn gets changed into ice. Substances undergo change of state when it absorbs or releases adequate heat energy. On absorbing heat energy, they change from the solid state to the liquid state and then to the gaseous state. Substances get converted from the gaseous state to the liquid state and then to the solid state by releasing heat energy. So students, today we discussed about solar energy, physical and chemical changes, how heat affects the change of state of matter. That's all for today. See you in the next class. Thank you.